I didn't need it. I didn't need to sell out. Imagine if I started. If I was at the echelon of like a 10K subscribers, 50 people per watch hours, I'd probably be averaging that. If I really took these new platforms serious, I'd be at the top of the creator program. If I really was about it, right? But I like YouTube better. I'm gonna be honest. I like YouTube better. But I really would be on my top of my chain, be on the top of the chain. Probably. I think so. Half these dudes, they're fake. They're fake, man. What do you mean? What do you mean you be on there fake? They all fake. 80% of them are fake. They really don't.
Damn, I can't spell views. Shit.
Nine years grinding. But I feel like with you, because your story is different from mine, because you started years ago. I started in the current era, so I know how. That's why I know some of the titles work. Some of the titles I've seen what it's like when you're up here, and then I've also seen when it's down here too. So I've seen both. So I already know what goes on, right? And I had people tell me, you should have been here, bro. Why you not still here? Bro, I don't want to be a part of the spot. I don't even want to be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting money on it, right? Like, I told y'all the story where they were going to make me the face. I was going to be the face. I was very close. I think I've told this story. I was very close to being the face of Rumble. Very close. I probably would have been the face if I would have continued and ignore what was going on, but I was aware, so they didn't make it for it. But I was going to be a face, kind of like John Morant type. I was really going to be that dude. But I didn't sell my soul, and I just stated my opinion, and people turned their back on me, and junk happened. But no, that's another story I want to get back into. I've told y'all about that already. So. Yeah, like Rumble. I probably would have been the face of 2K, dead serious. If I'd have trained in 2K, actually, if I'd have never went to the hospital, I would have been the face of 2K. Yep. In terms of my team. Probably, because bruh, they ended the My Team tournament the year after. If they didn't end it the year after, I'd have been whooping everybody. 2023, I was on a record run. I was at that point. I was one of the top 3 people with the smallest creators. It was me. So was Mojo, 2K James, then me. And then the top one was like 50K. I would have been up there. I was really on that time. Like I really could have competed with the top guy. And so it was crazy, right? 20K. Mine was 100K. It was 100K for streaming. Videos, it was shorts. It was 10, 11. I think 11. Streaming was 100. But yeah, I was gonna be the face. I was gonna be the face of 2K too. I could have been that too. I was that good. I only lost like 8 games. Only lost in the PL. Was it the PL or the qualifiers? And I only lost by 1 point. So I'm gonna be real with you, like. And then I got distracted too, because it was like, oh, we gotta leave. That never happens. I win the game. Win the game. I get into the tournament. I probably average. I had the craziest year.